Alright, and we're back with Week 6! Day 1 of Star League Racing. We're here with the Pro Semifinals. I'm sure everybody's a bit excited to finally get to the semifinals of the Pro races. We have 2 races tonight, and an additional race was going to make up for the internet outage that occurred during last week's races. We missed a bunch of our junior elimination bracket racers. Unfortunately, my internet just totally cut out, and I couldn't come back from it afterwards, so we're going to make up one of those races today. So the races we're going to be doing, starting off right now with Pibonacci versus Samots, followed by DT versus Brutewurst, and we're going to finish... Who is it? Who was it? Okay. And we're going to finish with, who is it? Jay Sequel versus PatDog56. I'm joined by Rud.
Hey!
Yeah. Rud's going to be here for all of the races, probably? I'm pretty sure you can do that, right?
Yeah, I could do that. I'm just glad I was able to get out of jail just in time to do the commentary.
freaking jail stuff. Oh god. Yeah, Rud just recently went to jail. These rumors started by Buddy the Elf are 100% true and not at all make-believe. Believe everything we say here on Star League, but we're gonna get started in just a few seconds here. I don't know, I think if anybody that's been facing Pib so far could beat him, it's gonna have to be Samots.
Yeah, Samots has a history of playing like a madman. That's exactly what you need to do against a guy like Pib.
Yeah, especially throwing orange frogs at the shops in the black market. That is a very profound and effective strategy performed by Samots.
Sure.
Yeah, a lot of the previous races that Pib has had, one of them was against DC, which none of us knew previously. DC did a pretty good job against Pib, but ended up losing. So now we have Pib versus Samots in the semifinals, and I'm pretty excited to see what goes down. Everybody in the semifinals, we know pretty much all of them. Pib, Samots, DT, and Brutewurst are all notorious in the community for being really good at the game, so it's not going to be easy for anybody to win these. And then,
no,
of
it's
course,
not.
Whoever wins these moves on to the finals, so we'll see what happens.
Is that how it works? Finals
Yeah.
come after semifinals? Okay.
I think so. I'm new to this whole thing, so we'll have to see. Yeah, so far, Samots is getting it easy. He has quicker mines than Pib so far, but as far as health and resources go, neither have used any, so that's pretty good. And Pib, after a stream of getting nearly no teleporters, gets a teleporter compass on his first seat of racing on 1-2.
Fantastic.
I'm glad his mic is muted right now. We all know what's going on.
Oh boy.
These are the semifinals. I'll put that in the title real quick as well.
I got Pib in 1-4 here, and Samots just coming in.
Oh yeah, Pib got ahead real quick. I'm going to put semifinals
Already
in
into the jungle. And there's one for the counter. Right away, blocked off level with the Tiki, had to burn a rope.
That's too bad.
But all in all, this
tiles
is a
high.
pretty easy 2-1, almost straight down.
Yeah, not so bad as far as seeds go for both of the players. Obviously, Pib did just use the rope as we mentioned, but other than that, Samots did take a bit of health. Been pretty simple.
Ooh. 2 health lost in this level already.
Yeah, that's 2. Took some fall damage there, unfortunately.
These guys are just flying through this game.
I heard it's a pretty easy game.
Yeah, no doubt.
But as far as things go, Pib is regularly holding a 1-level lead over Samots, so... Of course, Samots was in the lead at the start, but then Pib's mines got him
Samots
to
is
catch
taking
up.
a black market.
Ooh, let's see. Will he throw the orange frog again? I don't know.
That
I
is
kind
an
of expect
interesting
that.
strategy in a low% pro race.
Yeah, so far so bad with that orange frog right there. Who knows what's gonna happen to that guy at the end of the level? But it looks like so far nothing is gonna happen.
Samots got an easy one.
Yeah, he's out alive, so that's good for him. But Pib is entering the ice caves here.
Yeah, his lead is growing. Oh no, what a... Okay.
What? Okay.
He was scared that he was on the wrong side of that ice cage level. He tried to make a jump to go up and over through that ice block, but there was an easy path right underneath, so that ended up working out. But that could have been bad if that path wasn't there.
So at this point, Samots is on the ice caves. Yeah, these two are neck and neck. Only 1 level difference so far, and a quick ice caves level for either of these guys could make a huge difference.
Samots opting to bring a mine with him. Any bit of fall damage could kill him holding that mine.
Yeah, we'll have to see. He has taken fall damage before during this run, so...
And there was a shot pointing away from the exit.
I mean, that doesn't mean that the path wasn't drawn around it. Just saying, you know.
Would have been a stupid path.
It is a stupid path. These are the ice caves. They always have dumb paths. But as far as things go, Samots and Pib both have equal resources despite their health being 2 apart.
Pib's into the temple. Yeah, this is fairly close still.
Yeah, this is both of their first runs. I mean, well played. They both have a landmine at this point. Pib has gotten one for the temple. Samots took fall damage and survived with this landmine, but now he's down to 1 health, which is not good for him.
Pib using that mine to get around that level.
Samots also going the wrong way in the ice cave, slowing him down a bit. Samots is entering the temple as Pib finishes 4-1. This is a little bit too close for my liking.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh.
Pib's in a bad spot. Samots at 1 HP, Pib at 2.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a slowdown for Pib, having to wait for that stun timer to finish up before he could get back up. Samots is making some ground up here. He's finishing his level before Pib finishes his, but Pib definitely still has a major lead here.
Wow, Pib narrowly avoiding that arrow as he jumped off the back of that mummy.
Yeah, oh my god. Our delay is a bit different, so once this race is over, I'm actually going to refresh Pib's stream. He makes a little bit of a risky jump there over the lava, but I'm sure he was aware he could make it through there. So Pib is on to Olmec as Samots is rushing through Temple 4-3. Pib only has 2 health and Samots only has 1, so bad enemy spawns could spell death for either of them.
Does Pib have 4 bombs still?
Pib has 3 bombs and 3 ropes.
3 bombs. Let's see if he does the 2 bomb strat or if he does all 3.
Oh, and Samots throws a bomb and a mummy and it knocks an arrow into him. Samots is down on 4-3. This is up to whether or not Pib stays alive during the Olmec fight.
Swag bomb strat.
Yeah, swag bomb strat.
He back whipped that frog.
That was a little bit scary. But it looks like he's gonna make it out alive.
3:25's the time. First run complete for Pib.
Yeah, that's...
seat.
Wow. So Pib completes his first seed. That means he takes the first victory of the races today. So good job to Pibonacci.
Yeah, that was not the easiest seed. There was some good plays in there and a very good time.
Yeah, there were some rough temples for both Samots and Pib. Samots ended up dying to his own decision at the end there, trying to kill a mummy with a bomb, but ended up hitting himself with his own arrow, so that's too bad. It's going to be tough to tell. These two are, like, with any of the races during these semifinals and during the finals, it's going to be tough to tell because they're all pretty closely related in skill. Like, Pibonacci is renowned as one of the best players in the world, but of course Samots is also really good at the game, and if he gets a good seed, he can beat out Pib on this next race and the next one afterwards and take the win. But Pib can also play consistently, and if Samots dies again, then Pib will take the win. It's really just a coin toss whether or not the guys will win. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, both these guys were speed world record holders, were or are speed world record holders.
It's pretty crazy stuff, but now they are both ready, so we're going to get started in just a second here. I'm excited to see what does happen. Let me reset the soundtrack real quick while we're in this intermission.
Tiki Beehive Rushing Water, says Buddy the Elf.
What else? We've had a notable lack of beehives during these races.
Oh, man, the bees got me on my race last week.
Oh, poor you.
In overtime.
There have been tons of bees. DT, notably, getting one of the worst situations of bees. Nearly every single jungle level we saw on a good run ended up having bees for him, so we'll see if that holds true during his semifinal race up next.
Alright, here we go. Chad is asking, by the way, if this is a best of 5. This is still best of 3. I believe the actual finals will be best of 5.
The finals will be best of 5. Semifinals are best of 3.
Alright, these guys are even into the 1-2 level.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping this one lasts a little bit longer, because if we just have 3 5-minute races, well, yeah, that will have been pretty short, but on that topic, our intermission between races is going to be changed from here on out, if I can manage it. Today, we're not going to have any offline breaks between streams. I've set it up so that we can go from one race to another, and I'm going to interrupt myself here to say that Pib ended up taking damage to a Cobra there, so he's down to 3 health in the mine. It's not resetting, though. But we will not have offline intermissions at this point, so get excited for that.
That's the plan anyway.
So Samots took damage to a snake that he opened with his, a snake from a pot that he opened with his bomb, and at the end of the level, apparently a hired help got damaged, and shopkeeper aggro is now active for him, and the hired help isn't even dead.
Oh boy, that's not really that very good situation.
Yeah, poor Samots. That's not good at all. Pib is onto the jungle, and Samots is following him right afterwards. They're both at 3 health. Pib is down a rope at this point, but yeah, I don't think that Shopkeep aggro is going to help out Samots here.
All it's going to do is slow him down. He got that aggro in 1-3. I would have reset. We had this discussion before, but I would have reset because he's going to be, just like he's doing right now, slowing down. 17-second level.
There have been some races where players with Shopkeep aggro have pulled ahead, though.
Yeah, those races were in the junior bracket where they had jetpacks.
You're not wrong. So far, pretty evenly matched up. Pib is going through 2-3 as Samots is entering it. Pib is regularly maintaining a little bit of a lead over Samots, but as far as things go, their resource count is fairly the same. 3 bombs and 4 ropes versus 4 bombs and 3 ropes.
That was an easy exit with that shopkeeper there. There could be some real troll exits in the jungles.
Yeah, if Samots gets the tree-based exit, where there are 2 trees and then you can walk towards the exit, that's going to be bad for him, because approaching shopkeepers horizontally is always bad, because shopkeepers have the horizontal advantage because their weapons have infinite range. But it looks like he's going to make it out alive through the jungle, too. They're both onto the ice caves at this point. Samots has used 2 of his bombs, however, so we'll see how that helps him out, or, you know, hurts him in the future.
Yeah, Pib was on the wrong side of that ice cave level. It cost him a little time.
They're both going to exit 3-1 at about the same time here, so this is still really, really close. Samots, once again, taking a landmine throughout all of the ice caves, but Pib has some wet fur to deal with. Ooh!
Yeah, this is not good.
That was close for Samots. Pib ended up going the wrong way and has now used up a rope. He's down to 2 at this point, so however, Samots has obtained yet another hired help. That's going to be useful for him.
Hopefully he can get some shopkeeper de-aggro in these ice caves.
Doesn't look like it's going to work out, because if the shopkeep aggro is around you, that generally makes it so that shopkeeper de-aggro can't happen, and during low percent, it's really tough to get around that unless, of course, you either go through the Moai or have a shopkeeper die at the end of the level. Now, I want to point out that a UFO nearly sniped Pib at the exit on 3-3. He left before it happened, so he survived. That was incredible. But Samots is now ahead onto the temple. There's so much going on right now. Samots is now ahead on Temple 4-1 as Pib is just entering it himself. He still has the shopkeep aggro, as you can see by the "You'll pay for your crimes." This is bonkers. This race is everywhere.
Yeah, Samots made up some time. He was behind, but now he's slightly ahead. Well, he was.
He was. He has also lost his landmine at this point, and this exit is not going to help him out. Oh my god, he makes it. All of the crap just aligned for him. Pib is going to use his landmine on 4-2 to make up some time. It wasn't actually that great of a choice because he did have to walk all the way back on the layer that he reached. Samots, however, down to 2 health at this point. I believe he took some damage. I was a little bit distracted. But of course, with that damage, he does take the lead as far as time goes. He's on to 4-3 just as Pib is entering it. This is really close.
Amazing. This
Why?
Is
Why are these 2 so close? See, shopkeeper aggro isn't always a reason to reset, because, like, I mean, this is really impressive. One of the levels I was nearly sure that Samots was down. He's also going to use a Scorpion to aggro a shopkeep ahead of time. He now has a freeze ray instead of a shotgun. This is beyond bonkers. They're both onto Olmec at nearly the same time. Pip has more bombs and is a little bit ahead, but Samots still has a chance. It's like, oh my god, this is too close.
Yeah, this is very close.
Both at the Olmec cutscene. I'm going to inform them to type done, because we don't want this to be too close that we can't determine who actually won. Oh, and Samots messed up the bomb strat. It's up to whether or not Pib dies.
And Pib is out.
Yep, Pib takes it. Holy crap. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and Samots dies right at the end of the, was it
Oh,
Olmec stun that got him?
yeah, it was an Olmec stun that got Samots. Pib wins. Only barely. On 2 literally as close as it can get matches. Samots in the first round reaches 4-3 and dies as Pib finishes his run onto the temple. And then this round, Samots died on Olmec while Pib finishes his run to the temple. Both of these races finished on the first seed for both players. We saw 4 runs today in this race. Neither of them lasted upwards of 6 minutes. This was the shortest race we have ever done, which makes me glad that we're going to be doing some quick intermissions here. I'm going to